morning, everyone. Welcome back to True Telos Trading. It is early in the morning over here, Central Standard Time. It is now 3:39 a.m. We had an A quality stock this morning that we traded. I woke up early again because right now I am traveling for work. I won't have time to trade the normal hours this morning. I have to get going pretty early. So I woke up even earlier to trade the market open at 3 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we had a stock that matched our criteria for an A quality stock. We went ahead and traded it this morning, and we have the biggest profit that we have so far on the account. Let's go ahead and get into that trade. The stock that we traded early this morning, the ticker was STKH. Today's date is August 26th, 2025. The stock had breaking news this morning. If I can go back and look at the broker, the news still hasn't popped up on the broker. But when I saw the stock popping up this morning, I pulled it up on, like I said, if I don't see it on the broker, which is Webull, the one that I use, I pull it up on Yahoo Finance. And when I don't see it on Yahoo Finance, I pull it up on the official site. So the stock had news that was on the official site. This would be a 3. The stock was trading, or I'm sorry, the float of the stock was pretty low. It was below 10 million shares. It was about 1.9 million shares. So this would be a 2. It wasn't trading above the 200 MA. So this would be a 0. The stock was over 50% when I traded it. It was about above 70%. This would be a 1. It was below $1 when I bought it. It was about 86 cents when I bought it. This will be a 1. And it became the number one stock in the market this morning at about 3 something in the morning. This would be a 1. It did not reach any all-time highs. This would be a 0. If we add all these together here, that gives us a score of 8 and a grade according to our True Telos trading grading scale of an A. So again, STKH, this was another A quality stock that we traded pretty early in the morning, got a pretty good profit off of it. Let's go ahead and get into the charts to see how we traded this stock today. This is our stock right here that we traded this morning, STKH. We're looking at the 1-minute chart right here. So I saw the stock pop up in this area right here at 3:19 in the morning. It made this high of 83 cents. I went ahead and marked off that high of day. That's what made it pop up on the chart. At this point, it wasn't an A quality trade. It was actually like a B. But it took me having to see this pop up. It popped up on my screen. Like I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, when I trade in the morning, I don't look at the full top gainer scanner. I'll only look at the top 6 stocks. I don't look at anything else because I think that is a big distraction to me, because I only trade the top 3 stocks. Looking at the full top gainer scanner of all the stocks in the market doesn't do me any justice. It's just a big distraction. I don't like seeing things come up. I like to see them when they're already up. I'm not trying to catch a full move, but I would like a little small piece of the pie. So I was only looking at the top 6. It popped up to exactly number 6 on this move. It was pretty slow. It popped up right here. It just made it like number uh number 5 or 6 in the market. It had hit like 50% right there. I pulled it up on my put it on my True Telos trading grading scale, looked up the news, saw that if it got above that market, if it got above that 83 0.83 cent, then it would be a stock that matches my criteria as an A quality stock according to my True Telos trading grading scale. I then got on the daily and looked up the next resistance point. Let me scroll here so you guys can see here. The next resistance point was above this little pivot here. And if I keep going back a little bit, data says that is close to that next resistance point according to how this stock moved previously, all the way back beyond May, all the way back here to December. So I marked that off. I marked that off as the next resistance point for the stock to move to freely. And as you see, it did precisely that. As a matter of fact, it got a little bit higher. So what I did, I waited for volume to come in, MACD down here, this blue line above that yellow line, made sure that the trade was positive. I went ahead as soon as it broke that high of day on decent volume down here. I went ahead and bought a full position. I was able to buy about 3,100 shares of this stock. I bought it as soon as it broke that high of day at 38 cents. I filled up here at 86 cents. I filled up here at 86 cents. And what I wanted to do was to sell when it hit this next resistance point. I was a little bit preemptive. I tried to catch it right as it hit it, so I sold it a little bit early, capped my profits, but I was able to get out on this candle here as it ascended higher at 92 cents, an average of 92 cents a share. Let me see exactly how many shares I was able to purchase. I was able to buy 3,253 shares, so 3,253 shares. I bought them at 86 cents and I sold them at 92 cents. That gave me a profit today of $175.29. Again, it's a little bit early. And that's just showing us that even when we wake up early in the morning, if we stick to our True Telos trading grading scale and only trade the stocks that the scale deems as a quality, we have a very high percentage, if we stick to the way that we're trading, of making a profit. And that is True Telos trading. So there we have it, folks. As it is early in the morning, I think I'm going to go, back to sleep and get ready and be well rested for the day. Again, we are sticking to that True Telos trading grading scale and only trading the stocks that we deem as A quality, and we are doing very well. We have our red days, but our green days are more frequent because we are staying disciplined and sticking to that True Telos trading grading scale. Like I always say, if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask me. As always, I am an open book. We're going to keep on trading. We're going to show everyone that we can do this even with a 9-to-5 job, even with having a main form of income, and hopefully in our future we get to make this our main form of income. As always, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm an open book. I have a million questions for you. I want to keep this going for as long as possible. And welcome to True Telos Trading.